Let's check in now with our Scott rates for a look at that weather. Scott, can we expect these toasty temps to last? Because I'm not complaining, but I would
them.
I like it a little bit, but I want to bust out my fall wardrobe, meaning turtlenecks and oversized jackets.
It's pumpkin. I don't know how many times I say it. It's pumpkin season. I
want the weather to match it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So when can we expect a little cool down?
A light jacket, whatever it might be, right?
Yes, yes.
Sure. Well, this is short-lived. This was really just going to last today. It's going to be a little warm tomorrow, but nothing like it was today. Here's a live look from Domenico's on the wharf right now. And just looking at this picture here, it looks like just in the past 45 minutes or so, a little less sunlight than before. And that would be an indication some clouds are starting to come on, and that might be why we're cooling down just a little bit in Salinas from where we were. But we saw, still close to record highs in Gilroy. Close to record, but we didn't break any records. I just checked with the NWS. Still no records have been broken. So that's what it looks like from Domenico's on the wharf. Now let's get into it on this Wednesday evening because we do have a lot to go over here. So right now in Monterey, where you just saw that, still 77 degrees coming in. So that is, yeah, that's warm for Monterey. 77 degrees, still very warm. Patchy sun, depending on where you're at. The wind's calm, very still out there, and that is going to add to that 77 degrees. You're going to feel that 77 degrees, rather. It's not going to add anything to it, but you're going to feel that 77 degrees because of the calm wind right now in Monterey. As soon as the sun goes down, it will cool off. All right, so let's take a look at how all of this is stacking up here with our weather patterns. So we got a lot going on. We've had that high pressure aloft that really is in place today. That's what allowed us to heat up, and that's why we're seeing these warmer temperatures, especially on the coast. So you get that offshore flow, you get the warm temperatures like we are seeing today on the coast. But all of this weather is going to shift around here. So let's walk you through it. Let's take you now. Let's go move into Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning. Look at this trough of low pressure starting to come in here to our north. It's going to go pretty much well to our north. It's not going to really get down here as far as the bulk of this rain, but it is going to come in and it is going to impact our weather. This is what's going to cool us down. So the high pressure really starts to move out aloft. That allows us to cool down, and then let's move it, put it into action here, take you by Saturday at 1 o'clock in the morning. That storm now just sitting to our north. So in places like the North State, you could actually see a little bit of rain out of this. Down here, I don't think we're going to see much, if any, at all. You may see, I can't rule it out, though. I cannot rule out like a stray, little tiny sprinkle, maybe, somewhere. We're going to have to keep a very close eye on that this weekend. Our Chief Meteorologist, Dan Sionka, will be back on Friday. I know, much relief to you. You don't have to deal with me anymore. But yes, that's what we're looking at right here. So what's going on? Warm today, warm and very warm, unseasonably warm today, but unseasonably cool this weekend, and that possibility for a stray piece of moisture. So let's talk about the moisture here. We'll walk you through it. Here's 11 o'clock on Friday night, and you see there it is. It's starting to creep into our area just a little bit more, and then by Saturday at 9 a.m., I think that is when you could see maybe just a spray little chance for a shower here or there. But again, it won't be much, if any. Futurecast, we'll walk you through that as well. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, I think it's still going to be sunny, but look further throughout the day here, rather, it starts to get cloudy again. And Friday morning, I think when you wake up, a little bit of that cloud is going to be onshore. You're going to see some clouds. You're going to see that fog. And then by Saturday here, it's really covering the whole area, and that's when you could see that spray or stray sprinkle. So let's walk you through the forecast now where you live. You'll just take a look here. Much cooler than it was yesterday. Santa Cruz, 76, still up in the low to mid 80s as you go up into the mountains in that area. We'll take you now to the Salinas Valley, and Salinas just pushing 80 right there. Prunedale under 80, Watsonville 76 degrees, and Marina still sitting under 70 degrees. Morgan Hill also just below 90, so it's still warm up in Morgan Hill. And much cooler on the peninsula than today was for your temperatures right there. And then we'll go inland a little further south. And City of Kings sitting right there in the mid 80s. So there you go. Not as toasty as it was today, and those temperatures are going to cool off even more as we head out through the weekend. Here is your 7-day forecast with that weekend in view. I put watching there. I think Saturday is going to be breezy on the coast, but you can see the temperature difference there. Much, much cooler on the coast and windier conditions as well for the coastal areas. As for the inland areas, we're still going to watch Saturday and Sunday there for maybe a stray shower, but I don't think we're going to get much, if anything at all, but much, much cooler temperatures moving in to this weekend. So it'll feel like fall. Get your pumpkin, Anna. Carve your pumpkin.
All right, thanks so much for that, Scott. Very much looking